It's not rocket science. It's just seriously normal questions that you should be asking. If you had your peers in a room, what would they want to ask? And I know what they're going to ask because young people have asked me. These kinds of things. Did you tweet yourself? Do you tweet yourself? Come on, seriously. Do you really?
We wonder about that.
Yeah. So, there you go. Anyway, you do your thing.
What does it mean to you to be the first ever special representative of the Muslim communities?
Well, thank you for asking that question. It is a great honor to serve my nation, and I feel really privileged to have a chance to serve in this capacity on a subject that I feel very passionate about. I am an American and I'm a Muslim, and so for me this is an extraordinary opportunity to work to make sure that we follow through on the President's vision of engagement around the world. And I've had the great privilege of working with our embassies around the world and learn from people on the ground, community leaders, and local efforts that are taking place of people like you, your generation, who are inspirational. And so this has been a really terrific opportunity.
In your field of work, what strategies would you incorporate? What's your working process? How do you reach people easier? You mentioned the youth learners, the young people. How do you get to know them? How do you get to work with them? What tools do you apply to them?
We want to build relationships based on mutual interest and mutual respect. It is really important that we talk about the diversity of Muslims around the world, that we give dignity to all countries around the world in which Muslims live, that we spend time at the local level and really take a chance to listen and hear what's taking place. So we are using Facebook. I'm on Facebook, and I urge you to become a fan so you can see who I'm meeting and you can know what I'm doing. I'm on Twitter. I'm also talking a lot about the young people that I meet on Twitter so that I'm being transparent and sharing ideas. And what's really important is that this opportunity to engage on the civil society level, on the grassroots level, and use modern technology to do it means that an average person who has an idea or has a thought can communicate with a senior government official with a click of their mouse or a tap of their fingers. That is historic.
Since a lot of them are young people, and you said, like, do they use Facebook and social media to get out there? How are they staying connected to push for their causes?
Well, I think what you're seeing is the youth quake. You're seeing young people talk about what they want in terms of expressing themselves, talking about the freedoms that they want, looking at the future in a really positive way. This is not something that is remarkable only to the Middle East. If you listen to what young people are saying around the world, you are going to see similar trends and similar themes. They want to be heard. So I'm trying my best to bring those stories forward, to increase the volume of conversation of what this generation is doing. I call this generation change. And generation change is the generation under the age of 30 that are doers, that are trying to make a difference in their communities. And so when I go around the world, I think I talent scout. I go out there and see who's doing what and try to bring their stories forward. What we know is that the ideas that are happening with young people under the age of 30 are critical for all of us worldwide to understand the trends that are taking place and what things matter to your generation. And as diplomats, it's important for us to connect not in a time of crisis, but in a time of non-crisis. Do you a favor?
Sure.
I've launched a campaign with a colleague of mine, Hannah Rosenthal. She is the special envoy to combat and monitor anti-Semitism. And we have launched a campaign on February the 17th in Vienna at the OSCE. And if you go to facebook.com/2011 Hours Against Hate, you will see a campaign in which we're asking your generation to pledge time for the other. So for example, a Muslim may pledge 2 or 3 hours at a Jewish food shelter. A Jew may pledge some time at a Muslim community center to walk in the walk of the other and to do something for someone other than something that you're familiar with, in an effort to increase awareness of the importance of mutual respect. So as I think about your generation and things that you can do and your generation going forward and building the kind of future you want, it's important that principles of pluralism and respect are included in that as well.
I will definitely look into that.
Great.
And I hope everyone else watching the interview and all the young people out there on Facebook will join the cause.
Thank you very much.